Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. So we're going to take a look at another gaming merger that's completed this week, as well as a job advertisement for a game that's been in development for about 14 years. But before we get started, if you like this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up. And consider subscribing and sharing this with your friends, as it really does help out the channel. Now let's get started. First, we have some footage of some of the PlayStation 1 games that are coming to the PS Now, as these are starting to show up in PSN. And we have this headline here from VGC. First video, here's what PlayStation 5's PS1 games look like in action. Classic games from past PlayStation consoles are set to arrive via the new PS Plus service. Now the descriptions from PSN confirm many of the features that we were thinking would be there. This includes filters of default, CRT, and modern, a rewind feature, and new PlayStation trophies, which was just recently confirmed by Studio Bend last week for Siphon Filter. We also have upscaling, screenshots, and more. And so far, not every game has showed up with trophies, but there's been quite a few, and it may just be a matter of time before the rest of them come, so I wouldn't read into that too much. But not everything is all rosy news. VGC does say when they were messing around with changing the different filters, the game did seem to crash a lot. But considering how early we are in the development, I'd just give it a little more time. Next, we have another merger that's completed. We have this headline here again from VGC. Take-Two and Zynga have merged in the games industry's biggest ever completed deal. Rockstar's parent company has acquired Farmville Maker for $12.7 billion. Now, while this is the biggest completed merger in the industry, we do have another one that's on the horizon, and this article goes on to say, however, Take-Two's merger with Zynga is set to be dwarfed by Microsoft's planned acquisition of Activision Blizzard for $68.7 billion, a deal which the Xbox maker claimed last week is moving relatively quickly. Take-Two's blockbuster console and PC franchises like Grand Theft Auto, Borderlands, NBA 2K, and BioShock are now under the same roof as Zynga's hugely popular social gaming brands, including Farmville and Words with Friends. And then they have a quote here from Take-Two's CEO, "We are thrilled to complete our combination with Zynga, which is a pivotal step to increase exponentially our net bookings from mobile, the fastest growing segment in interactive entertainment, while also providing us with substantial cost synergies and revenue opportunities." So it was just over a week after the original Take-Two and Zynga announcement that we had the Microsoft Activision Blizzard announcement. And Microsoft Activision Blizzard announcement blew that previous one away, announcing it at $68.7 million. But we've already completed the Take-Two and Zynga acquisition. But considering how much larger the acquisition between Microsoft and Activision Blizzard is, I would expect it to take a lot longer to get through. And I believe the Microsoft Activision Blizzard merger is not supposed to end until the end of this fiscal year, which would be March of next year. And then finally, we have a bit of an update on a game that started development 14 years ago. Again, VGC is on top of this. Beyond Good and Evil 2 billed as one of Ubisoft's most ambitious games yet. Ubisoft is seeking a senior gameplay animator to work on the long-in-development prequel. So for a little backstory here, Ubisoft announced Beyond Good and Evil 2 in 2008, so 14 years ago. Then it was almost a decade until we saw it again at E3 in 2017, where it was revealed it would be a prequel. Now, Bloomberg claimed back in February that Beyond Good and Evil 2 was in pre-production after at least 5 years of development. But let's take a look here at that job announcement from Ubisoft Barcelona. Take ownership of the quality of the animations and functionality of the gameplay systems in one of the most ambitious Ubisoft projects to date. and then it has a link to apply, and you can see in the picture here, Senior Game Animator, Beyond Good and Evil 2. Now obviously I would think this job advertisement is related to turnover and not that they're just finally starting to hire someone for it. But right now it seems like it doesn't need to be called Beyond Good and Evil 2, it maybe should be called Beyond Ever Getting Released. And that's all we have for today. Did anything we talk about catch your attention? Are there any features that weren't mentioned that you would like to see added to the emulation of these PlayStation 1 games? And when do you think we'll actually see anything again about Beyond Good and Evil 2? Drop a comment below about those topics or anything else we covered. I want to thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and be good.